Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am back with a new live stream. I'm going to wait for people to join. It's a Tuesday morning. The time right now is 6:18 a.m. So thanks, everyone. If you have already tuned in, Kristen's here. Hi, Kristen. Good to see you. Good morning, everyone. Thanks to all those who are joining. Richard Miller is here. Hi, Richard Miller. Good to see you. Mickey Mooney. Good morning. Okay. I hope that more people will join as we move forward. Make sure, as you are tuning in, make sure you're liking this video. Is it Curran? Curran's here. Good morning. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. Please, if you are here for the first time, introduce yourself. I would appreciate that. Okay, I'm gonna have a poll question. Okay, do you support Vivek Ramaswamy for the position of the governor of Ohio? That's the poll question that I'm asking. So please vote in the poll. Okay. I've got the poll question. Please vote in the poll, my friends. Share with me your thoughts. Yeah, the first piece of news that I want to share, which I kind of already did, Vivek Ramaswamy has declared his candidacy for the position of the governor of the state of Ohio. Now, in Ohio, the governor right now is Mike DeWine, but there's a term limit. So Governor Mike DeWine will not be able to run for re-election. Okay, so there's a term limit in Ohio for the position of the governor. In Wisconsin, there's no term limit. Okay, so each state obviously varies. In Wisconsin, there's no term limit, but in Ohio, there's term limit. So Governor Mike DeWine, the Republican governor right now, he's not going to be able to run for re-election. And so the big question for quite a while has been, okay, who's going to run for governor in Ohio? Who's going to run for governor? And finally, we know that Vivek Ramaswamy, he has decided to run. Now, it's going to be a very interesting race going into 2026 because that's when the election is. And as soon as 2024 general election was over, I did say this on my channel. I did highlight the importance of 2026. You know, this is a continuous process. So 2024 ends, one election ends, but the process doesn't sit there. You know, then the next people immediately start thinking about the next election. So, okay, what's coming up next? 2024 is over, but we got to start thinking about 2026. And that is exactly what is happening. People are already taking action going into the next political season. And the 2026 political season is already here. I know we are just, a few months away from the 2024 election, but the 2026 political season is already here. The fact that the election is in November of 2026, but Vivek Ramaswamy already declared his candidacy, that tells you how heated the midterm election is going to be. So Vivek Ramaswamy, during a rally on Monday, which was yesterday, he formally declared his candidacy for governor of Ohio. And he did this in his hometown of Cincinnati, okay? So anyone from Ohio here, anyone from Ohio watching this morning, if you're watching from Ohio, please Let me know. Anyone from Ohio, I would love to get your thoughts. So, if you think about it, Vivek Ramaswamy, Jet is here. Hi, Jet. Good to see you. Jet says streaming early today, Tosif. Hope your morning is going well. It's going well so far. You know, every day is a blessing, Jet. Every day is a blessing. Every sunrise brings a new day, and here I am doing a live stream early. So thank you so much, Jet. Jet from Pennsylvania, good to see you. So as I was saying, Vivek Ramaswamy, he ran for president, if you remember, and he ran in the 2024 GOP presidential primary. And then what ended up happening? He dropped out of the race, and he ended up endorsing Donald J. Trump, who is now our 47th president. And there were questions about Vivek Ramaswamy's future. You know, people looked at Vivek Ramaswamy and thought, you know, he is intelligent, he's smart, he's bright, he's got, he speaks really well. He speaks really well. And just on stage, he performs well. He's got great ideas, young guy. He's got a great future. So there was a lot of anticipation about what Vivek Ramaswamy might do next. And then we saw also for a period of time, he was involved in, Doge. Now, this was before President Trump officially entered the White House. But after President Donald J. Trump, 45th president, after he won the election to become the 47th president, and so between his election victory and the time that he got sworn in officially to enter the White House, Vivek Ramaswamy was involved in DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, that whole idea. But then what ended up happening, we came to know that Ramaswamy is not going to be part of DOGE, that there's likely something else waiting for him, and there was anticipation that he may run for governor. It became quite obvious. Now, if you also remember, there was a point when there was some anticipation about whether or not Vivek Ramaswamy will be chosen to fill J.D. Vance's vacant Senate seat. Do you remember that, my friends? Please let me know. There was a point, there was a brief period of time when people thought, okay, J.D. Vance's Senate seat is going to be vacant, and the governor of Ohio is going to make the decision about who to appoint for that seat. And some people thought, well, it's probably going to be Vivek Ramaswamy. Vivek Ramaswamy may be appointed to be the senator. And we saw that did not happen. And then there was anticipation about, okay, is Ramaswamy going to run for governor of Ohio? And it seems that is what is going to be happening. That is what is happening. Vivek Ramaswamy declared his candidacy to run for the governor of Ohio. And he told a crowd, I will lead Ohio to become the state of excellence in America. So that's wonderful. That's great. And guess what? Oh, hey, Ken is here. Ken from Appleton. Ken, good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you, Ken. Everald, good to see you. C Truth is here. Hi, C Truth. Good to see you. Thank you so much. My friends, if you are tuning in, please, my friends, will you just make sure that you're hitting the like button it is extremely important that you hit the like button and help us reach more people. Please do so, my friends. I would really appreciate that. Um, okay, Richard is sharing some information about being able to work for Doge and running for governor of Ohio. Yeah. So, Richard, thank you for sharing that information. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great opportunity for Vivek because there's going to be a big vacancy in Ohio because Mike DeWine cannot run for re-election. So Vivek having the name recognition that he has, um, Vivek Ramaswamy having the name recognition that he has, I think he's going to be the strongest candidate for governor in Ohio. That is just my opinion. Now, obviously, I'm not from Ohio. I've never been to Ohio. I'm not involved in Ohio politics. So I think anyone who's from Ohio and is involved in Ohio politics might know better. So yeah, if you are watching from Ohio, if you are in Ohio politics, please let me know what you think, what your impression is, and what you think might happen. If you think Vivek Ramaswamy is going to get all the support that he needs from the Ohio Republicans, and in general, the people of Ohio. I'm sure there's going to be polls coming out. I'm very sure about that. So we're going to have to pay attention to all that. But Vivek Ramaswamy, I believe, just being in politics, knowing what I know, I think he's going to be the strongest candidate for governor of Ohio. And Richard Miller is saying, yes, he's the strongest. Richard Miller, please remind me where you are from. Please remind me, Richard, where you are from. Richard Miller. Okay, I'm going to wait for Richard. Oh, Richard is from Ohio. Okay. So Richard is from Ohio. Thank you, Richard. So I appreciate Richard being here. Thank you, Richard. Okay. So Richard, thank you. Thanks for your thoughts. Now, Vivek Ramaswamy got a huge endorsement as soon as he announced his candidacy. Give me one second. Okay. As soon as Vivek Ramaswamy endorsed his candidacy, he got a huge endorsement from President Donald J. Trump. So President Trump said, Vivek Ramaswamy is running for governor of the great state of Ohio. I know him well, competed against him, and he is something special. He's young, strong, and smart. Vivek is also a very good person who truly loves our country. He will be a great governor of Ohio, will never let you down, and has my complete and total endorsement. So this is coming from President Donald J. Trump endorsing Vivek Ramaswamy for the governor of the great state of Ohio. Edwin is here. Hi, Edwin. Good morning. Good to see you. So this is, Richard said, I'll be at his campaign rally. Okay, wonderful, Richard. That is so wonderful, Richard. So Richard, you are in Cincinnati then? Are you in Cincinnati, Richard? All right, Richard, thank you. We want to hear from near Columbus. Okay, Richard, please let me know after you attend his campaign rally. Let me know what your thoughts are and what you're experiencing in Ohio. I'd be looking forward to that. So, yeah, President Trump gave his total and complete endorsement to Vivek Ramaswamy. I think that's what Ramaswamy needs in order to move forward in the race and be successful. And he's got that endorsement now. So that's great. Tim is here. Hi, Tim. Good to see you. Okay, and my friends, who likes Dan Bongino? Do you like Dan Bongino, my friends? Do you like Dan Bongino? Because I've got an update regarding Dan Bongino. I'm sure a lot of you know this already. Richard Miller is saying Dan and then thumbs up. I like that. So Dan Bongino is going to be, he has been named the next deputy director of the FBI. Isn't that awesome? Kristen says Dan Bongino interesting to listen to. I think Dan Bongino is great. He's great to listen to. I think he's a great voice. He's got a great mind, and he's got he's just a great commentator and a great person. I've never met him, but everything that I hear about Dan Bongino is just wonderful. And so President Trump wrote, "Great news for law enforcement and American justice. Dan Bongino, a man of incredible love and passion for our country, has just been named the next deputy director of the FBI by the man who will be the best ever director, Kash Patel. Dan has a master's degree in psychology from CUNY, so I think that's City University, New York, and an MBA from Penn State. He was a member of the New York Police Department, New York's finest." That's how President Trump describes New York Police Department. "A highly respected special agent with the United States Secret Service, and is now one of the most successful podcasters in the country, something he is willing and prepared to give up in order to serve." Obviously, to serve in the FBI, a person can't be a podcaster. Those positions require sacrifices, obviously. So Dan Bongino, one of the most successful podcasters in the country, but now that he has been selected to be the deputy director of the FBI, he's going to have to give up, podcasting. I mean, he can always go back and do it later on, or do something even better, something bigger. Who knows, right? Because deputy director of the FBI, for as long as he's serving in that role, I don't know the details of the laws and rules in that regard, but I do understand that he can no longer continue podcasting to be the deputy director of the FBI. So it's going to require some sacrifice. But then, after he completes that role, for however long he may be the deputy director of the FBI, after he completes that role, sometime in the future, Dan Bongino can be a podcaster again, can be probably, I don't know, a TV show host. He can write a book. He can do something different. He can have some, maybe other role, maybe a bigger role in government. Who knows, right? But I do hope and I do pray that Dan Bongino has a great future in serving our country. He already served our country serving in law enforcement, serving in NYPD, serving in Secret Service, um, and now he's going to be serving in the FBI, and maybe in the future he can do something even bigger and have a greater impact. So, okay, C Truth is leaving. Okay, all right. Thank you, C Truth, for tuning in. Frank, good to see you. Okay, so okay. And then President Trump wrote, working with our great new U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi and Director Patel, fairness, justice, law and order will be brought back to America and quickly. Congratulations, Dan. Um, Great news for the country, my friends. It really is excellent news for the United States of America that we are going to have Kash Patel as the director of the FBI. We're going to have Dan Bongino as the deputy director of the FBI. And obviously, at the top of the Justice Department, we have Pam Bondi as the United States Attorney General. So this is great. You see how things are changing. We had 4 years of tremendous struggle with Biden and Harris in power, and now a new golden age is here in America. A new golden age, my friends. I really believe that, a new golden age. We have President Donald J. Trump. We have a great administration that is coming in. Give me 1 second. We have a great administration that has been formed, and there will be many new roles in this administration. So the Trump administration is still being formed. It's not just the cabinet, but then in each and every department, there are many different roles that are filled. Okay, with freedom-loving Americans who are willing to serve this country, who are willing to serve in the greatest administration ever, I would say, the Trump administration, and work for the people, really work for the people. So Richard Miller is saying, we are winning. Yes, we are winning, Richard. Yes, we are winning. And I think we will continue to win going forward. It's going to be a great term with President Trump in power. And there's going to be a lot of different things, great things that will be taking place. And right here on this channel, I will be bringing to you the latest news, the latest updates, as well as analysis and my commentary. So thank you, my friends. Please stay connected. These morning live streams tend to be not very long unless it's a weekend and, I'm starting at, 5 a.m. or something. Then I can do a long live stream or 6 a.m. But because it's a weekday, my live stream is going to be relatively short. But please stay connected because I also do live streams at night. Now, for the last couple of days, I have not done evening live streams, but I will do it once again. So stay connected, my friends. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to end the poll here. Just 27 votes because it's a small live stream. The question is, do you support Vivek Ramaswamy for the position of the governor of Ohio? 27 votes. 77% of the people said yes, 22% said no. So 77 saying yes, I support Vivek Ramaswamy for the position of the governor of Ohio. It's great news. That's wonderful. And so, my friends, I'm going to wrap up this live stream, and I wish Vivek Ramaswamy all the best. I think he's going to be doing great. I wish Dan Bongino all the best. Vivek Ramaswamy obviously is running for the governor of Ohio. Dan Bongino has been named the new deputy director of the FBI. So great news, great things happening in this country, my friends. Thank you so very much. Please subscribe if you have not done so already. Please like this video. Please share this video. And I hope that you will tune in once again for my next live stream. Okay. So thank you so very much, my friends. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will be back again soon with a new episode, with a new live stream. And may God bless you all. May God bless our president, Donald J. Trump. May God bless the Trump administration. May God bless the United States of America. May God bless our U.S. allies. And may God bless freedom-loving people all over the world. Thank you, my friends. I'll be back again soon.